Call of Duty 4 remaster, which was by far every day I went there was the most popular thing by far. There were a bunch of attractions near it, so they had like a thing where you can play laser tag. There's a thing where they recreated Nuketown, like in real life, and you could run around in that. And those were both around the remaster.
How much of Nuketown?
It was like the entire map.
Yeah, you got to do the whole map.
Yeah, so and you could
That's
just
absurd.
run around and play like
outside
paintball. I think it was. Yeah. And they had all the houses and stuff set up.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but I didn't have time for it because I was, there for work. But like those two were around remastered.
I know, man. I've been in there.
TAC is really regretting going to PAX right now.
But yeah, they were both around the remastered line because I'm pretty sure they knew that this was going to be the big one. And like, oh, well, there's the line for this is ridiculous, so I'm just going to go to one of these other attractions.
Okay.
But that also ended up being the thing that I left that event going like, yeah, I want to play some more of Remastered because it is that game. Like that game is still really, really good. It was the game I did best in. It was and they added a bunch of stuff from the more recent games. Like every time it's all it's except for one thing, it's all cosmetic. So when you kill someone, you'll get the medals and stuff from like Modern Warfare 2, where they'll say like Kingslayer and Revenge and Payback. So all that stuff happens. The interface is cleaned up. It looks a lot better. The one sort of gameplay-esque thing they added was a taunt. So if you press down on the D-pad, you'll get like a look at your gun. Like you'll inspect your gun and stuff, which when you kill someone and then do the taunt, it'll show up on the opponent's kill cam. So that's kind of the extent of it.
All right. But other than that, it's being pretty faithful to the
Yeah, it's been pretty faithful. It's like they announced at XP that they're going to bring all the maps to that game eventually, whereas before it was just 10, but it'll be 10 when it launches and then 6 more down the road.
And that's all of 4's maps. They're not going beyond that and like cherry picking best from the series.
They did, as far as I know. No, like it's just going to be all 16 of the original maps.
And you guys, Dan and Jabe, you guys were on the cover story trip. Is it Raven that's handling this entire remaster? Is it?
It's
split
3
effort?
companies.
Yeah. 3 companies.
It's
okay.
Raven, Beanox, and Certain Affinity.
Beanox, really?
Yeah.
Is this their first time in the Call of Duty game?
No, they ported Black Ops 3 to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Oh wow. Okay.
So. It's going to be good.
And now with Sony making the Spider-Man games, they're just looking for something to do.
Yeah.
Go back to Call of Duty 4.
But like from all signs point to that remaster being really good, which is it's nice to see, but it's also kind of like most of the comments on the story I posted about it were like, I really want to get this, but I don't want to have to pay $80 for it. But
so that's the way you get it right now.
Yeah, you have to get the Legacy or Digital Deluxe Edition of Infinite Warfare to play the remaster. But I'm guessing like they did this before with Modern Warfare 2, you could get the original Call of Duty, and then like 2 weeks after it was out. So we'll see how long they hold off on this.
This might be a longer exclusivity.
No, they will hold on to that for a while.
Yeah, I'm guessing like January or something. We'll get it right after the holiday season.
What's our guesses here as far as player counts in Call of Duty 4 versus Infinite Warfare multiplayer? Do we think that the COD 4 remaster is going to double how many people are playing Infinite Warfare?
I don't think so.
Well,
this is
go ahead. If the lines and hit counts on the stories that I posted, like I posted 3 previews, like all at the same time, basically for Infinite Warfare Remastered and the Call of Duty Zombies for Infinite Warfare.
Okay.
And the remastered story had like twice as many hits as the Infinite preview, and more than both of those other stories combined. So
people are nostalgic, man. It's time to bring that baby back. How do you think that campaign's going to hold up?
Well,
the single player?
Really well.
I played through the original version of it last year and still really dug it. Yeah.
What prompted that?
I forgot. I was doing something for Paste when I was a freelancer, like doing all Call of Duty stuff. So I've replayed through all of them. Sorry, flashback. But yeah, it holds up really well.
Oh, nice. I've never played all the way through it. And I got on the Call of Duty train really late, and first one I played all the way through was like Modern Warfare 3, so I'm kind of excited to go back because it turns out they're fun.
I still think it has one of the best like finales in any first-person shooter. Like people talk about that one level, what is it, All Gillied Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love that one as much as other folks do, but the finisher is just fantastic. Like the last hour of that game is incredible.
It's like the finale to a Scorsese film or something. Well, not like wow, it's so well done or whatever, but it's one of those things where multiple things are happening at once, and you're just kind of seeing the repercussions of like everything that's happened in the story.
Okay.
Up to that point.
I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot more work on the campaign from what I've seen than they are doing on the multiplayer like touch ups and stuff, because they had a whole panel about like, here's how we like looked at these environments and updated all the textures, and they would show like one shot of like, here's a level, and then here's the redone level, here's like, we've added, more whiskers to Captain Price's face or whatever, and the bad guy now has ear hair because he's really old or whatever. It's just they went into that
old man.
Yeah. They went into that kind of detail and everything.
Yeah, when we were on the cover trip, they showed us a side-by-side comparison of the entire first level, and it was kind of incredible to watch. I'm hoping they have that sort of feature that they had with the Halo collection, where you can press the button and have the original version, and then press it again and have the nice looking version. Like, I want that. Like, I'm just a sucker for that for some reason.
It's like the Monkey Island treatment, but it has to run on like the same engine technically, and that get kind of messy, I'd imagine, because that engine is just a slow evolution from id Tech. Those glory days.
Yeah.